The atmosphere on the dimly lit Jimmy Kimmel Live stage felt thick with tension minutes before taping began. Nervous producers scurried around making final adjustments as a palpable buzz circulated amongst the studio audience stacked with A-list celebrities like Taylor Swift, George Clooney, and Chrissy Teigen. This was shaping up to be one of the most highly anticipated episodes in recent memory, not due to Jimmy's monologue writers or any games segments planned, but rather because of the absolutely bombshell revelation his old friend James Corden was purportedly going to uncork live on the air. Ever since word leaked that the affable British comedian and TV host possessed a stunningly salacious secret about his former Sussex squad mate Meghan Markle, the entertainment world had been churning with simmering speculation. What could possibly be this elusive skeleton so unforgivably egregious that even one of her supposed closest celebrity confidants would feel obligated to blow the whistle so loud and proud? Rumors ranging from illegal activity to intense narcissism to sordid romantic improprieties had been breathlessly circulating for weeks across all major tabloids and social media platforms. So as Kimmel opened the taping sticks to his usual raucous welcome from the audience, anticipation levels throughout the studio were trembling towards sizzling pandemonium. And in his jocular opening monologue, the acerbic talk titan could barely conceal his own palpable giddiness about the guest's upcoming appearance. Folks, we've got an unbelievable show teed up start to finish tonight filled with greatness. But let me be honest, there's really only one reason why every single media outlet and their uncle requested press passes to be here. Kimmel slyly winked through his trademark smirk while gesturing towards the satin curtain portal from which guests emerge. Because a certain dear friend plans to finally dish some piping hot tea about our mutual acquaintance, the one and only Duchess of Monteshitshow. Cue the riotous laughter and thunderous applause detonating across theater. After a few dramatic pauses allowing the roars to crest, Kimmel leaned into the camera with a wry glare. I wouldn't get too excited, folks. Knowing Jimmy, loose lips McGillicuddy, Corden, this big juicy secret might just be that Meghan still keeps a spare Range Rover stocked with cases of Aldi Aerosnacks and a roller bag stuffed with crunchy bones from Trader Joe's. The howls grew even more raucous across the rake theater seats as Jimmy playfully feigned indignation. Hey, at least that'd explain those bingo wing triceps, am I right? At long last, after one more commercial pit stop to let the exponentially swelling anticipation reach seismic levels, a beaming Corden came strutting out from the wing sporting a silky bomber jacket and shaking hands with fans pressed against the security barricades. The energy inside the venue had palpably transmuted into outright electric pandemonium, with audience members standing and unleashing roars of riotous applause never heard outside arenas or sports stadiums. Finally, after smirking knowingly and allowing the cacophonous ovation to crest to its fullest heights, Corden grabbed his mug of tea and undid his suit jacket before settling into the plush sofa situated opposite from Jimmy's hosting desk. The two genial Brits exchanged sly banter back and forth about Corden's kids and other banal headlines until Kimmel finally paused, cocked his head with arched eyebrows and intoned drily. Okay, enough with the niceties already, Corders. We all know precisely why over 7.3 million viewers are tuning in tonight, so cut the suspense already and spill these Meg's beans before I burst a ventricle. A deafening chorus of catcalls and howls accompanied by thunderous foot stomping and whistling suddenly swelled up from the audience, all collectively goading Corden to at long last unleash the juiciest anecdotes about his former traveling partner turned royal outcast that he possibly could. After pantomiming zipped lips and aw shucks modesty for a few delirious moments longer, the Gavin and Stacey star inhaled deeply and nodded before rasping into the white-hot spotlight. Okay, let's just say this most delicious bit of intel was hardly some jarring revelation to those who knew Meghan from the earliest days before she met Harry. An impish grin crept across Corden's face as the crowd leaned forward in rapt silence hanging on his every word. While the whole world sees this polished, humanitarian effigy sort of duchess, practically everyone in those rougher pre-Windsor years witnessed the real early persona she sharpened to thrive in the cutthroat trenches of Hollywood. Corden paused, letting the suspenseful hush descend as heavy as the spotlights baking across his face. Then he uncorked the bomb. That persona was of a world-class grifter, and one of the all-time most masterful hustlers and social climbers on record. The already frenzied studio audience positively detonated into absolute insanity at those final few scathing syllables. Shrieks, hysterical laughter, unrestrained hoots and hollers reverberated off the walls at decibels typically heard across packed arenas. Veins protruded from the perspiring Corden's neck as he jousted and